Welcome back to JawsDrops channel. Today, we're diving into a film that, even 26 years later, still captures the hearts of audiences. Titanic. We're taking a trip back to 1997 when Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, Billy Zane and others were young, and we'll take a look at how they look now in 2023. Watch this video until the end to find out how the shooting of the film's most intimate scene took place. Don't forget to press the like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
I'm the king of the world!
The role of Jack brought Leonardo DiCaprio worldwide recognition, although he was already a recognized actor with an Oscar nomination for the film What's Eating Gilbert Grape before filming Titanic. In Titanic, Leo starred at the age of just turning 22, and his career skyrocketed from that point forward. Today, he is confidently considered a top-tier actor. His repertoire includes projects like Catch Me If You Can, Django Unchained, The Wolf of Wall Street, Inception, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Revenant, which earned him the coveted Oscar, and many others. In 1998, the actor established an environmental protection foundation, investing around $30 million. The foundation is involved in 70 projects across 40 countries. At 49 years old, his most recent work was in director Martin Scorsese's film Killers of the Flower Moon. The heartthrob of the 90s, Leonardo DiCaprio, has never been married, yet his life has been abundant with romantic relationships. Leo tends to date models, and they're typically not older than 25. As soon as a woman approaches that age, the actor reportedly ends the relationship.
My fiancé! Yes, you are, and my wife in practice, if not yet by law, so you will honor me. You will honor me the way a wife is required to honor a husband.
Actor Billy Zane brilliantly portrayed the jealous and wealthy fiancé of Rose Calvert, Caledon Hockley. He began gracing the big screen long before Titanic. For instance, he appeared in films like Back to the Future and Orlando, as well as in the series Twin Peaks. By the way, the scene where Rose spits in Cal's face wasn't in the script. It was an improvisation by Kate Winslet, so Zane's surprise and disgust were genuine reactions. At 57 years old, the actor is currently in a committed relationship with American model Candace Neal. His most recent film was released 3 years ago. Zane is also an abstract expressionist artist and occasionally holds exhibitions of his artwork.
Son? Do you have the slightest comprehension what you're doing?
Not really.
Well, you're about to go into the snake pit.
Kathy Bates portrayed the high society socialite Molly Brown, famously known as the unsinkable Molly. The actress was widely recognized before her role in Titanic. Her breakthrough came from her leading role in the film Misery, based on Stephen King's work. Bates also received an Oscar nomination for her performance in the film Primary Colors and appeared in notable movies like About Schmidt and the series The Office. In 2008, she starred alongside her Titanic co-stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in the movie Revolutionary Road. At 75 years old, the child-free actress remains actively involved in the film industry. Throughout her life, she has battled cancer twice and actively participates in charitable activities and research related to the disease.
I'm sorry that I didn't build you a stronger ship, young Rose.
Victor Garber took on the role of shipbuilder Thomas Andrews. The Canadian actor and singer is a 6-time Emmy Award nominee and a 4-time Tony Award nominee. In terms of professional nominations, Victor Garber can rival even Leonardo DiCaprio. For over 20 years, Garber has successfully performed on Broadway, starring in musicals such as Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Hello Dolly, and others. At 74 years old, the actor remains active in both film and theatre. Garber prefers to keep his personal life private. However, it's known that since 2000, he has been in a relationship and has been married since 2015 to the artist and model Rainer Andresen.
3 years. I've thought of nothing except Titanic, but I never got it. I never let it in.
Bill Paxton portrayed the treasure hunter Brock Lovett. Interestingly, prior to Titanic, the actor had worked with James Cameron, as we previously discussed in our video about The Terminator. We highly recommend watching it. Reflecting on the Titanic shoot, Bill recalled an unpleasant incident where the actors and crew fell ill with a mysterious sickness after dinner. The entire team began acting irrationally. Some laughed, some cried, and some experienced nausea. It was discovered that someone had spiked the soup with a narcotic substance. To this day, the identity of the individual responsible for this cruel act remains unknown. Bill Paxton passed away on February 25, 2017 at the age of 61. His official cause of death was cited as a stroke. The film Call Me By Your Name, released in November 2017, is dedicated to Paxton's memory.
Tell us of the accommodations and steerage, Mr. Dawson. I hear they're quite good on this ship.
Frances Fisher portrayed Rose DeWitt Bukater's mother at the age of 45 in Titanic. Her role in the movie brought Fisher global fame and opened new doors with offers from directors she could only dream of before. The actress appeared in the film The Audrey Hepburn Story, The Laws of Attraction, In the Valley of Allah, The Kingdom, and others. In the 90s, Fisher had a relationship with Clint Eastwood, with whom she had a daughter named Francesca. At 71 years old, her most recent work was in the 2023 film Reptilia. Frances Fisher is also a part of the board of directors of the Screen Actors Guild in the United States.
Now make sure that's tied up nice and tight. Right! Listen to me, man. We have to go back. I want to transfer all the women from this boat into that boat right now, as quick as you can, please.
Iwan Gruffudd portrayed Harold Lowe, the fifth officer on the ship. He made his film debut at the age of 13 and after Titanic gained recognition as a member of the Fantastic Four, portraying Mr. Fantastic. His notable films include 102 Dalmatians, King Arthur, and Horrible Bosses. At 50 years old, the actor recently went through a challenging divorce from actress Alice Evans, who accused him of long-term infidelity.
I will never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
Kate Winslet portrayed the main character, the aristocratic Rose, who falls in love with a commoner, Jack. This role brought the actress global fame. After Titanic, Kate began receiving invitations to high-profile projects and offered exorbitant fees. She starred in acclaimed films such as Revolutionary Road, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and The Holiday. Kate also received an Oscar for her work in The Reader and a Grammy for Best Spoken Word Album for Children. Additionally, she has contributed as a vocalist to the soundtracks of numerous film projects. At 48 years old, she continues her acting career. Interestingly, during the filming of Titanic, Kate and Leo developed a strong friendship that endured through the years. In her personal life, in 2012, Kate married millionaire Ned Rock'n'Roll, and the couple is raising 3 children, including those from Kate's previous marriages.
Well, I believe you may get your headlines, Mr. Ismay.
Bernard Hill portrayed the ship's captain, Edward Smith. Despite the fact that his role in this film brought the 52-year-old actor global fame, it wasn't his only significant role. Later, he also played Theoden in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Thanks to these roles, Hill holds the distinction of being the only actor to appear in more than one film awarded 11 Oscars. At 78 years old, the actor has been married for many years. He has a son named Gabriel, who has also pursued a career in acting. And finally, a bonus fact from JawsDrops channel. The very first scene, where Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet appeared together during the filming, ultimately became the most compelling and memorable moment in the movie. Of course, I'm talking about the scene where Jack is drawing a nude Rose. The actors were barely acquainted, and they had to immediately portray an intimate scenario. Winslet confidently refrained from using a body double and, to help her partner feel more comfortable, opened her robe for him before the director said, "Action!" Yet, when the shooting began, Leo got a bit flustered and instead of delivering the scripted dry line, "Lie on the couch," he stuttered out. "Over there? On the bed? On the couch." Cameron was so impressed by this natural nervousness that this very take made it into the film. Interestingly, in that famous intimate scene, the hand doing the drawing belonged to James Cameron himself, who also became the author of that sketch. That's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment on which movie and actors you'd like to see in the next video.